Hello, that's me again, and now I'm gonna talk about levels. There are 6 international recognized levels for studying languages. Levels C1, C2, B1, B2, A1, and A2, or simply levels 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. But I prefer to call them in a different way that I believe that we can call them beginners, high beginners, low intermediate, intermediate, low advanced, and very advanced near native. For instance, I have this complete Estonian here, Teach Yourself, which takes you from level 1 to level 4, intermediate level, B2. Unfortunately, I'm not yet studying Estonian, because my schedule is a little bit full, it's completely over the top. But I'm sure I'm gonna love this language because it's very similar to my favorite language, Finnish. So now I'm gonna give you my definition of levels. Level 1, beginner's level. It's when you only know some words and expressions, but you're not able to start the conversation. Hello, goodbye, good morning, stuff like that. Once you are able to start the conversation, but a very limited one, and you have to use English all the time. You have to ask things. That's the second level, the high beginners level. The main difference between levels 3 and 4, low intermediate and intermediate, I believe that it lies a little bit on grammar. If you do know grammar, but if you have more knowledge of grammar, then you'll be level 4. But basically, it's on fluency. If you're able to communicate efficiently with native speakers without using so much English, and you're fluent, I would say you're level 4. But if you lack in fluency and if you say things wrong and with a lot of grammar mistakes and what was it, and then you use English more often, then you're the low intermediate level. Level 5. I believe that to be level 4, you will need to use something like 2,000 words. You learn something like 2,000 words with Teach Yourself, for instance. But to consolidate your level 4, I would say that you would need to learn 1,000 words more. With 3,000 words, you'll be able to have a conversation without so many restrictions. Now, level 5, I would say that you would need at least 4,000 words. Why? Because in a normal everyday communication we use like something like between 2,000 and 2,500 words. I believe that with 3,000 words you will have a good level 4. You'd be what I like to call a consolidated level 4. To reach level 5 you'll need the double, which is 4,000 words, for example. With 4,000 words in a very formal or more deep conversation, people might use 4,000 or 4,500 words. So I believe that level 5 will start when you know and you have fluency enough to speak like that with something like 4,000 words. Level 6, the near native level. It's endless. Once you go there, it will never end. For instance, I've already reached level 6 in English, of course, but these are words and expressions in English that I came across in Teach Yourself and I note them down. Some I do know, but I note them down the same. Did the same in Spanish. My Spanish is better than my English, and it's endless. So I would say that level 6, near native, to level 6, the beginning of level 6 would begin with something like 8,000 words. But as I said, it's endless because we know in our mother tongue something like 50,000 or 60,000 words. You have to know alphabet to be very good in the language. But I believe that with 8,000 words, you'll be able to do that, to be near native. one more thing. To be near native, you will need two things. Besides knowing a lot grammar and that stuff, grammar, and I believe that working a little bit on pronunciation and accent and rhythm of speech, it's also very, very important to reach level 6. But there are two main things too that I would like to add. Colloquial expressions, proverbs, and swearing. That's right, because if someone tells you to fuck off, do you want to say that you tell thank you? You say thank you, man. So you need to cover that. You can surf through the internet and you can look for swearing in whatsoever language. I did that for Swedish and Finnish, for instance, which are the two of the languages that I want to study until I reach the level 6. I'm gonna study those languages 1 hour a day, 5 days a week of Swedish, 1 hour a day, 5 days a week of Finnish, until I reach level 6. I'm only on level between levels 3 and 4 yet. So you need to cover that. You can have a look on a good dictionary, such like this one, Finnish, Spanish, Spanish, Finnish, which covers a lot of swearing. Not so many of swearing, it covers more a lot of colloquial expressions and proverbs and stuff like that. So that's it. Intermediate level, it's okay. Low intermediate level, for some languages, low intermediate level, it's my goal. For some other language, for most of them, level 4, what this book covers, it's my goal. But there are some languages that I would like to go further, to take it further, to levels 5 and 6. So I believe that you should think about swearing and proverbs if you want to study a language deeper. You can start studying that once you reach levels 4. Okay? One more thing, just to end this. I believe that until you've reached levels 4, you won't need a dictionary. You won't need a dictionary if you come across some word that you don't know. Of course, from this level onwards, you will definitely need a dictionary, and a good one. And that's it for now. That's my definition of levels. Hope you guys like it, and see you soon later. Bye bye.